Let's move on to Wombat's fortnightly news.
Yeah. So the new season starts on Friday. A lot of it's been leaked already, which is surprising. There were like big leaks like all week. There was like something else, which is awesome because I like that. It breaks up the day when the big Fortnite leaks come out and everyone's talking about it. Yeah, it's exciting. The hype is real. We're looking at a Neo Tokyo theme for the next season.
Love it.
We're gonna have like motorcycles with neon on them and neon tubes you could slide around Sunset Overdrive style. And a lizard that's dressed like Michael Jackson is going to be one of the skins in the Battle Pass.
They haven't done that before?
They have not done Michael Jackson lizard. I know. It's crazy, right? So, and I took the day off on Friday so I can deep dive into the new season.
Why? What is Michael?
Just for this?
Yes, I took a day off just for this. Yes.
Okay. I was just seeing.
Am I not allowed?
No, you're allowed. I was just
I have unlimited time off and I work hard. I want to play Fortnite on Friday.
I'm good with it. I just didn't know if this was the complete reason.
That is the complete reason. I also am making myself available for meetings. So it's like this way I could play and sit on the couch and not respond to emails immediately. But if someone really needs me, I'm not going to say I can't join your meeting. I'm too busy playing Fortnite. Yeah.
Nice. That's exciting.
Yep. Yeah, Michael Jackson lizard. You were gonna say something.
I was gonna say, like, what does that have to do with Neo Tokyo?
Well, he's not actually Michael Jackson. He's wearing like a red leather jacket.
Oh, is it a Japanese lizard?
I don't know if he's a Japanese. He might be. There's a couple of samurais. There's like a flaming skull guy, samurai dude, and yeah. There's clearly someone that's like an otaku type girl with big boots and glasses and. So yeah, they're going full theme, it seems like, on this Battle Pass, which they haven't done actually in a long time.
Right.
So people are excited. People are excited just on that aspect in itself. So I don't know. High hopes as always.
Speaking of Japan, I was wondering what Wombat thought about this whole Japanese game controversy.
It's really quite simple. All Japanese games are inferior and crappy compared to Fortnite.
It was simple.
That wasn't the AI. You just asked me to record that earlier, and I did.
Right. I didn't even ask you. That was just a private conversation you were having with yourself.
Yeah.
What else we got here in your fortnightly news?
Did you see this? I guess Dr. Disrespect is still working on his game.
Yeah, he's making some NFT type game, not an NFT game or some blockchain game. I guess that's what it's
still he's still going all in on this blockchain, not NFT style game, and I think people are still calling him out on that, basically saying why, what are the benefits here?
Right. Well, he's saying like it would be very exciting to watch a game where a player could potentially win something worth $100,000. Think about how exciting that would be to the audience who is watching and also obviously the people playing. But I think anytime where you introduce like a game where you can make money out of it, you're going to spend like most of your budget like doing anti-cheat stuff because people are just going to be. It's a magnet. It's just any chance of making $1 out of a game. There's industries spring up all around it, like any game. And it's something like this where it's like there's big value items like this, which is not really heard of before in other games. Feel like it's just going to be a magnet for crime, basically.
And he's still saying that you're going to be able to take these items and play them in a different game that comes out, 7 years later.
If people buy this one, and they can make another one. I was going to
say, I'm like, what game? Give me. You're not going to be able to take an item from Dr. Disrespect's game and play it in Call of Duty in 7 years. It's just not.
It doesn't seem realistic.
Yeah, or Overwatch or whatever the spiritual successors to those games might be.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I hope like the fire has died out on all this NFT and blockchain shit for gaming.
I'm pretty sure it has.
Some companies are still holding on, though. Like, I think Square, right? Square still thinks they're gonna.
Well, blockchain can still be valuable. It's just
There's not much of a product there yet, or use
It's not,
scenario.
well, it's just I mean, it's just the technology of how to store the data. So there's not a need to build a game around it, but it could be useful within the context of a game. This is a bunch of nonsense words that Dr. Disrespect is putting together, though. I understand what he's going for, but it's idealistic and falls apart very quickly if you start thinking about how that would actually function.
Right, in a real world scenario. Everything on paper sounds great and exciting.
I'm trying to think of what item in a video game that no one's played is going to be worth $100,000. That is very optimistic.
Right, how do you make an object worth $100,000 unless it's actually $100,000?
Yeah, like what makes that?
Worth
Yeah,
a car.
exactly.
Like you win a car or something. Like, how does that work?
I don't know.
It's the same way you make a used concert ticket worth $32. This is pretty easy.
You put it in a frame.
Yeah.
Hey, what does Wombat think about all this?
I actually want to fight Dr. Disrespect.
Oh shit!
I challenge him to a 5-round boxing match.
Fuck, he's like 6'6".
And then
Wombat.
afterwards, we're gonna play 1-on-1. It's gonna be so embarrassing for Dr. Disrespect. He's gonna have to record another apology video.
Bold words, man. Wow.
Wombat is a tough guy.
You kick Dr. Disrespect's ass and beat him in basketball after. Shit.
Oh, that's what you meant by 1-on-1?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What'd you think? It was sex?
I wasn't sure.
No. Maybe later. Depends how the basketball goes. What else we got here in your fortnightly news?
So Starfield has a new release date of September 6th.
You buying that?
No.
No, it's on Game Pass.
No, I mean, are you even?
Oh, that's what it's gonna. I don't.
Do you believe it? No, I don't think so. I think that's just like they just.
I don't know. I hope they're taking out all the building. I really don't want there to be like, oh yeah, you land on this planet and then you have to build your house, because there's way too much of that land on a planet and build your house in all the previews that I've seen.
September seems like a weird date for that. What's the thought process there? Like.
I think it's usually, I mean, it was supposed to be out sooner than that.
But at that point,
and
why not?
September's sort of a slow time, and you might be able to take up a large amount of mind share in the media.
Okay.
So you release a game when it's quiet, and especially a game that's going to be on Game Pass, so a lot of people may have already paid for it, and they're just kind of waiting for it to come out, and then you get people talking. If it's good, you'll have a lot of people talking about your game positively at a time where there's not much else to talk about.
Or alternatively, they chose September because then when they go back and say that the game's not coming out until 2024, they can do that earlier. You don't have to wait till later. They can get that out of the way in like August. Maybe. I mean, it's kind of weird that it's coming out in September and we haven't like seen it. Right?
We'll find,
E3.
No, they're doing a Starfield thing in like June or June. That's E3. They announced when the next Xbox showcase is. I think it's late July. Is when it's going to be. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Games will come out at some point.
I'm doubtful that it's coming out this year, but it would be nice. That'd be great. I hope September.
Looking forward to
beautiful date.
So this was the big news. Yeah, I'll take a day off to play it.
Okay.
So the big news of the week is that Sony is worried that Microsoft is going to sabotage Call of Duty for the PlayStation. And that was part of the reason why they didn't sign any agreements with them like Nintendo did to keep the Call of Duty on the PlayStation.
What does that even mean?
In what way?
Like make the version shitty on purpose?
Yeah, make it shitty on purpose so people play the better version on the Xbox.
You
These
mean
bullets
like
keep
Sony
missing.
has done numerous times.
Put the inferior version on the PlayStation.
Right. Well, I mean, Sony always, that's the same as like having exclusives, right? Like we're the home of Call of Duty. Like you get exclusive stuff over here.
Yes.
It's the same crap.
Yes.
They don't like
Bunch
it.
of babies.
They don't like it because it's not good for them.
You don't have enough money.
Yeah.
Wah. Microsoft has more money than us. Wah. Let's cry to some government organization. Hopefully they can help us out. Wah.
Yep.
Buy our VR. No, sorry.
This is going around according to Lulu Chang Meservey, who is the what is she? She's at something at Microsoft. She's the EVP of Corporate Affairs and CCO of Activision Blizzard.
Okay.
She said that I think it was Jim Ryan at Sony said, "I don't want a new Call of Duty deal. I just want to block your merger."
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So that is the official Sony stance. They don't want any deals. They just want this merger to not happen.
Sure.
And too bad. I'm like, I think it's gonna happen.
It's kind of bad to have that attitude, because then if the merger goes through, then it's like you've burned all your goodwill. Like,
and if there's no agreement, then
right, exactly. Like,
once the current agreements are up, then it's fair game. Whatever Microsoft wants to do, they only have an agreement with Nintendo, which, you know, when they show that to the people in the UK who are like, "Oh, this will be a monopoly," you're like, "How can this be a monopoly? There's 3 consoles and it's going to be on 2 of them.
right.
66% have access to it. 30% doesn't. That's not a monopoly. You know, shut up." Yeah.
Yeah.
And
everybody can see
care.
through this, that it's just, you know, obviously it's not great for Sony if the deal goes through, and they're going to try to block it.
Yep. I don't just don't,
because money.
It's not great, but it's not it's not like
crushing.
Just crushing to their business
of course not.
either.
No.
Right?
No.
That's
no.
the whole thing.
No.
I don't know.
It seems like a big, I mean, just like that woman said who works for Microsoft. Yeah, Sony just wants to block the deal, like, because they can try, and it's probably better if they do. But it's not going to fucking ruin them if it goes through. Whatever, some other fucking game.